I jacked off to porn every single day for 6 years without fail. And now I've not watched porn in over 100 days, find it disgusting and boring, and I'll never watch it again. So this is how I went from a full-time gooning little loser to now where I hate porn. I find no interest in it. And my life has just gone up from now, okay? The confidence has gone up. Anxiety's gone. The letting people disrespect me, that's gone. All these negatives that come from porn are gone, right? So I'm going to help you do that. Help you go on a similar transformation that I went on. So the first thing I did was I stopped focusing on getting a high streak. You always hear guys say, go on nofap, go on nofap. Get to day 30, right? And I tried that, but my addiction just got worse, okay? I went on nofap like these guys told me. My addiction just got worse, and maybe you can relate to that. You get to day 3, day 4, then you relapse. Day 3, day 4, you relapse. And sometimes you relapse multiple times that same day because, you know, you're on day 0, you might as well go for another. That was my mindset, and it just made my addiction worse because I was doing it multiple times a day at that point. So I was addicted to this thing. This is why going for a high streak does not work. You are addicted to porn. Can't expect yourself to go 30 days without watching it, right? So don't think about the streak for now. Don't think about getting to day 90 of nofap. What you want to do instead is taper down how much you watch porn. So you want to gradually reduce your porn usage, right? Instead of going, 90 days without watching it, just make sure you jack off this month less than last month. It's that easy to quit porn. Seriously, that simple to quit. So if you watched porn 30 times last month, this month, watch it 27 times. Even watch it 29 times. It doesn't matter. As long as it's less than last month, that's progress. Even if it's one less. If you jacked off 100 times last month, doing it 3 times a day, if you do it 99 times this month, you've made progress. Simple as that. That is just how it works. You don't have to go to 0 right away. What you do is gradually lower how much you watch it. This is called progressively deloading how much you watch porn. Same in the gym. The skinny guy, he doesn't start on the heavy weight. He gradually increases the weight he's using on the barbell. This is called progressively overloading, okay? And then what you were doing is progressively deloading how much you watch porn, watching it less and less each month. If you watch porn 1% less than last month, it might seem insignificant, but it's progress and it gets the ball rolling for you, gets the momentum going, and that is how you quit porn essentially. Before I give you my other tips of how I went from a gooning loser to never watching it again, I have a 90-day nofap course which will help you quit just as fast as I did, with the mistakes I made, a section on how to speak to girls, just anything you'll need to quit porn. It's the link in the description. I will increase the price soon, so lock in now. The second thing that helped me quit porn to go on this transformation is stop identifying as a loser and start identifying as someone who actually loves and respects himself. I'll explain. When I was watching porn every day, I thought of myself as a loser because I was watching porn. I thought of myself as, not confident. I'd let people disrespect me and just a loser in general, because that's what you are when you watch porn. You're watching 2 people you don't know have sex. You're just a creep, okay? And my brain knew this. So that's why I wasn't confident. That's why my anxiety was high, because my brain gave me those symptoms because I was a loser. So once I realized this, I was like, what if I can just change my identity without doing anything? So without quitting porn, what if I was just confident? So I changed how I saw myself. Instead of seeing myself as a loser who watches porn every day, I saw myself as someone who was confident, who hates porn, who has no anxiety, who won't let people disrespect me. All these things were a lie at the time, but I brainwashed myself. I told myself these things every single day, and eventually I found that I just started finding porn boring. I was more confident because I was watching porn less, because I just brainwashed and convinced my mind that I hated porn. That was all I did. It was not true. I watched porn every day, but I told myself that I hated it, and then it came into fruition, okay? Your brain can't tell the difference between reality and what you're just telling it. I was telling it bullshit, but it worked. Now, this isn't to say you can't just tell your brain this and you're not going to put in the work. You can't still keep jacking off. But if you change your identity to someone who does not watch porn, it becomes easier to not watch porn. Because the next time you get an urge, you'll think, I'm not going to watch it because that's just not what I do. However, if your identity is someone who is a loser who watches porn every day, the next time that person gets an urge, they're going to jack off because it's normal to them. Okay? So yeah, forget about the streak for now. Get onto nofap and change your identity from a loser to someone who hates porn. Again, the link in the description to change your life, to quit porn, start getting girls, is there. Very cheap. The price will increase soon, so check it out. Subscribe if this helped. Goodbye.